This. I can't do this one-handed, so I'll do it later. Keep that in a special place. We're all in love with each other. I actually, I don't think I'm in love. I don't think I'm in love. I have been talking to a girl for about a month now. I do like her a lot. I wasn't sure how serious it was, and then we bought a 1,000-piece puzzle, and it spread all across my room. So, I mean, what I'm saying is you can't cut it off mid-puzzle. You gotta finish the puzzle first. Right? Like, no, that's kind of a commitment. She's not here right now, but I want her to know I will happily buy more puzzles with her. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, you guys are falling for it. It's too easy. Too easy. I moved to Oregon about a year ago. I love it. I came here for the same reason that a lot of people have, and that is to work in the marijuana industry. I know some of you might be thinking, you should probably go home, go back where you came from. I think I'm gonna stay though. Thanks, I'm gonna stay. One of the first things I did in Oregon, I got to float down the Rogue River on an inner tube. Very fun experience, very fun. Definitely a learning curve. In my head, I was thinking, hey, I'm gonna put this tube in the river and I'm gonna float down the river. How hard can it be? Extremely difficult, that's the answer. It's very hard. It's very difficult. Oh, you're gonna float down the river? Because that's not at all what's about to happen. That's not even close, not even a little bit. The guy I was with, now he was good, he knew what he was doing. He would like do this thing with his body, he had a technique, which he didn't teach me, by the way. You'd think he would have said something, but he didn't. About 5 minutes in, he's about 50 yards ahead of me, I'm in the background. No control. No control. Absolutely terrifying experience. It's the worst. I mean, when you're on an inner tube with no shirt on, you can't have any pride. You're like, how seriously can people take you? I was scared for my life. I'm getting passed by families on rafts. Little kids are playing, look at this, is fun, me's having fun. I wasn't. It was terrible. It was so scary. You think he would have said something. But, at the end of the day, we were on the inner tube. We're floating down the river, right? That's a good time. Because when life gives you lemons, you make... Lemonade. Thank you. Let's do that again, you guys. When life gives you lemons, you make... Lemonade. Wrong! I hate lemons. Wrong.
You make combustible lemons.
What did you say to me? Just kidding, you're fine. You're fine. I'm not even upset. You're not even a little bit. Don't even worry about it. I do like lemons. I do like lemons, despite what I just said. I like lemons a lot. I know you guys might not even believe me after what I just said a little bit ago, but I have a story that will prove to you how much I love lemons, so maybe I can change your mind. One time I killed a man for a lemon, so I hope you guys are convinced now that I love lemons. Yeah, we're killing it. This is great. Thanks for making the microphone funny, Andrea. It's the funniest I've ever been in my whole life. Much like that moment that happened a bit ago where I waved back to that girl who didn't wave at me. There are some moments in your life that just haunt you, and you have the dark moments, the dark ones that maybe you dealt with big things in your past. And what happens is like these big things, like let's say you lost a loved one, it tears a chunk out of you and you find a way to mend it back together and it makes you a stronger person. I believe that. But then there are these little moments that maybe there's not anything to be learned from. Except for that maybe you just kind of suck sometimes. Like that's the best I can take from that. Sometimes you just suck. For example, I spent 2 years of my life living in Alabama, ages 17 and 18. I grew up, it wasn't so bad. It's not so bad. I grew up in Iowa, so it's way worse. I grew up in Iowa. The first 16 years of my life, very neutral accent. 2 years in Alabama is all it took for me to have a full-blown Southern draw. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I dropped all of the dialogue I spent my whole life learning. A whole new dialect. It's pretty embarrassing. I was just walking around talking like this, man. I thought I fit right in there. I thought I fit right in. I felt like Avatar. Like, I just got in their culture. I started dating their daughters, And I was one of the boys, was killing it. But now that I have all your attention, I'm going to go ahead and regale in some more memories with y'all. I mean, it's been a heck of a whirlwind. I mean, the last 30, 40 years, me and this guy right here, man, we've had some bumps. Remember that? Oh, okay. Well, he's looking at me. He seems excited, but I can see it. He's like, don't even say it, Michael. He's like, don't even say it. Remember that time in 7th grade? Remember that time in 7th grade where there was a rumor going around the classroom that the teacher put a camera in the classroom to make sure we weren't cheating on tests, right? And I made the observation. I'm like, y'all, that camera is not even plugged into the wall, right? And then the kid next to me who hated me was like, Michael, that's a pencil sharpener. And the whole class heard me. It was not. If I could just go back, man, those were the days. I miss that a whole lot. No, we'll keep playing guitar. I kind of liked it. We're going to keep doing this. Play a little louder. A little harder. Okay. Y'all remember that time in 1st grade? Remember that time in 1st grade? We all went to Chuck E. Cheese Pizza with my family. All my uncles and aunts and my cousins were there. And I had never had Chuck E. Cheese Pizza before, and I went ahead and I took a dump in the play tubes. And I shut the whole thing down for the whole night and ruined it for my whole family. And if I could just go back to that moment in time, that was great. Those are the memories. Sir, you remember that time in 3rd grade? Remember that? When we got new soccer nets on the playground, and I told my friend that my dad bought them for the school. And the teacher was like, hey, y'all see the new soccer nets out there? And my friend was like, yeah, his dad bought those. And then everyone found out I was a giant liar. Man, those are the days. I miss that so much. Y'all remember that time we went to the beach? Went on a beach vacation with my friend and his family? Y'all remember that? Remember that? Yeah, and we all got food poisoning. And then we threw up on the ping pong table. And then we left it there because we're all terrible people. Man, if I could just go back. Oh, jeez. I lost my southern accent, by the way. Totally gone. I learned it and I lost it. That hurts me deep. That's worse than my parents' divorce. I'm not even kidding you. Like, those memories, you guys get it. I'm shoving it down your throat at this point. You guys get it. Back when I was in Iowa, I was in school for a bit, and I sold weed to get by. Don't do anything illegal, guys. I'm past that. But I was a very high person at the time, a very paranoid person. And I put a system in place in order to avoid getting caught. The system was, if you wanted something, you would text me the name of an animal with the same first letter of the amount you wanted. So if you wanted a gram, you'd say, hey, Michael, could I get a goat? Or you might ask me for an orangutan. Or a half orangutan. I thought, great idea, right? Seems like a good idea. Looking back, pretty bad idea. Because I'm pretty sure the text messages for selling weed are far less suspicious than the text messages of an underground exotic animal trade. Just a thought. Just a thought. This list is about 25 feet away from me. I need to keep this somewhere closer. Great job on these, by the way. Are these? They're fake. Don't worry about it, guys. They're fake. How much time do I have? Oh, thank you. You guys are great.
You have no time, but you're hilarious.
No time? Okay, well, tell you what. I'm going to get off the stage. You guys have been so much fun. Thank you so much.